My name is Xius, and these are the 5 things you may have missed in the news today. Trump may be considering to invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, and this is a wartime act that would allow him more power and more control in order to have his mass deportations continue and be expanded. The only time in history that the United States has declared this act before was during World War I, World War II, and the War of 1812. Beyonce is having a tour promoting her Grammy Award winning Best Country album, Cowboy Carter, and it seems like she's struggling to actually sell tickets for it. Chuck Schumer has actually backed the Republican continuing resolution after saying that they didn't have the votes initially, and there being some worry that Democrats weren't going to vote for that continuing resolution, which would have resulted in a government shutdown on Friday. But with Chuck Schumer coming over, John Fetterman saying he would already vote for it, it's probably likely that enough Democrats will move over to the Republican side in order to pass this continuing resolution, which will keep the government open until September 30th. So, in a usual case, the FBI will investigate cabinet nominees and do a full background check for them. But the Trump administration did not want them to do that. And now it seems like they're going to move away from the FBI doing background checks on the senior staff at the White House as well. And a lot of this lies in the fact that the FBI is just not trusted by the Trump administration. And even though they have their cabinet member in there now, I still think the trust is just not there yet. And it's going to take probably quite a while before they do start trusting the FBI again. But yeah, more changes to the norm when it comes to the FBI and background checks for the White House. A House committee hearing was ended prematurely because the lead House member, a Texas lawmaker, a Republican, called Sarah McBride, which identifies as a female, Mr. Sarah McBride instead of Miss Sarah McBride because that is her pronouns and all. And they ended that shortly after a little scuffle between another Democrat lawmaker that called him out for it, and they just ended it completely because of that. One pronouncing of Mister instead of Miss, and it's just petty. But yeah, that is the news for the day. If you like this content, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one tomorrow.